If you boys are looking to buy some FIFA 17 coins, head on over to golder.com and use DRG for a cheeky discount.
What's going on, lads, and welcome back to another FIFA 18 potential lineup, where today we are going to take a look at the Chelsea team. And again, this is just my opinion, lads, so I'm pretty sure you're all going to be leaving your suggestions down below who you think the team will be. But I honestly don't think this one will be too far off. There's only a couple of transfer rumours, 2 or 3 transfer rumours going around Chelsea at the minute, so this is just based off of those. So let's start off with the goalkeeper, which of course I think everybody will be in agreement that it will be Courtois. So I've gone for him in goal. As you can see, I've put no stats on because that caused a bit of confusion. The Liverpool one, of course we don't know the stats, and people get they seem to get very mad if you get the stats wrong. So I've left the stats blank. Again, if you want to have a discussion down below, let me know what rating you think each of these players will have. I'm open to read all of those, but I'm going with Courtois, one of the best keepers in the league. They're not going to sell him because there's not many keepers out there that you're going to be able to buy that are better than him, and he seems pretty happy at the club as well. So I think they're going to start with the 3 centre-backs again. I don't see why they change it up. It was an absolute revelation this year when they changed it. I think it was after the Arsenal game, or they changed it during the game in the Arsenal one. They switched to 3 at the back. And I'm going to start off with Azpilicueta, who has been an absolutely insane centre-back this season. He sort of plays centre-back, but especially when Fabregas was in the team, we kind of seen him stepping into midfield as well, so I added a bit more to the attack. So he's played, I think he came in as a left-back, played as a right-back, and now he's a centre-back, so he's showing what an absolute talent he is, and 100% will be on that team sheet. So up alongside him we have got David Luiz, who again has come back to Chelsea. Had an absolutely fantastic season. I think he's better than he was when he left. I think everyone they always question whether his defensive ability was good enough and that he always got forward too much, but he's proved those answers this season with an absolutely terrific defensive season as well. I thought he was absolutely fantastic, so again, you can't see many people coming in to replace him either. And the final centre-back, we're going to go with Cahill, who looks like he's going to be the long-term captain for the club. Well, I say long-term, he's aging a bit, but he's definitely going to be there for the next 2 or 3 years, especially with John Terry leaving. He looks like the new captain. Again, the defence for Chelsea was just really solid this season, so I don't see really why they would change it up. Yes, they've got Zuma coming through, but I'd still give him a little bit more time. Ake looks like a very decent player who was brought back from loan from Bournemouth, so they've got plenty of youth potential to come into the team. So at right wing back brings us to the first transfer rumour, which is a bit of an odd one, and I would like to get your thoughts on it. But when I was looking up, transfer rumours and stuff, this was one of the ones that popped up, which is Adam Smith from Bournemouth. He's a right back, but the reason I was looking into transfers for right back is, yes, Moses had a good season, but he's not really defensively minded. Don't get me wrong, he's done a fantastic job at it, but I would think they'd look at bringing in a more defensive player that can get forward. And Adam Smith is pretty decent at that. I would have thought they would have gone for a bigger name, but time will tell whether this is a legit rumour or whether it's just one of those that are thrown out there. So over to left wing back, of course it's going to be Alonso. What a player he's been as well. He's scoring goals, defensively pretty good as well. And again, I don't see who they're going to go out and sign who's better than that. Now the wing backs have to be stressed why I do think they'll go with that, because they finally got the best out of Hazard again this season, because he was just allowed to stay forward. He wasn't tracking back all the time, so I think this formation suits him down to a T. Now into midfield, again, the first name on the team sheet has got to be Kante. What a player this guy is. He definitely had a massive part to turning Chelsea back into champions again. Yes, Kante was a main reason behind that. But it's no coincidence Kante has won back-to-back Premier League medals at Leicester and then coming to Chelsea. So first on the team sheet, best holding midfielder around. Let's move on to the next player. So this was a big rumour coming out, and it's Luka Modric from Real Madrid over to Chelsea, which would be an absolutely insane signing. If you've got Kante and Modric sitting around that midfield, Kante's going to sweep everything up. Modric can find a pass, and he's just an all-round fantastic player. Whether this happens or not, price tag, haven't heard rumours of it, but it would be a massive boost for Chelsea. And with this team we're looking at, would they be title contenders again? It would be hard to see past them. So moving up top, I am going to start with Pedro. I think he's had another really good season. He came in, done well, he went a little bit quiet, and then I think the formation change really helped him as well. He's got Willian breathing down his neck for a space in the team, who is another fantastic player to have around. So They're not lacking anything in the attacking department, but I would go with Pedro in the starting lineup. Next up, Eden Hazard. It's a no-brainer. He's going to be in the team, especially if he kicks on from this season, which we all kind of want to see him do. I think everybody likes Hazard, and I just don't want to see him take a step back next season and go off the boil a little bit. I don't see why it would happen again, especially if they're playing this formation. So hopefully again he can have a really good season. And the final player in the team is Lukaku. It's looking ever likely that Diego Costa is going to move on to China, going for the big bucks. He's already said it might not be happening, but I'd be very surprised if he doesn't. It'd be sad to see him go, even though he's a bit of a psycho, but he's a terrific player to have around the league. But it's looking like Lukaku could be replacing him. And similar kind of player, big, strong. I do think Lukaku, he maybe is better than Diego Costa. I think especially if he's playing in a team like Chelsea, you're definitely going to see the best of him next season if he does make the transfer over to Stamford Bridge. But only time will tell. I think there's talk around 40-50 million. Probably Costa's going to go for maybe a little bit more when he's going over to China. But I think he's going to be a really, really good signing. If you want to look out for next season for top scorer again, he's done it at Everton this season. He's up there in the top 2 or 3 top scorer. So big season for him if he does make the move over to Chelsea. So that concludes my Chelsea team for FIFA 18. Let me know if you agree, disagree, who you would take out, who you would put in down in the comments below. I'll be reading them all. And if you want to stick some ratings down there, what you think these players will have next season, I will be reading those too. Thanks for watching, lads. Take care of yourselves. Smash a like, sub if you're new, and I'll talk to you all next time. Cheerio.